Duffy of Top Duffy's Talk Time, and I didn't realise we were filming. But this week we have a very, very special guest. He's my favourite of all our guests. He's a great guy. He's really great. He's a Northern Irish politician. He's a dancing politician. That's crazy. I don't know. But, anyway, his name is Damian Punch. Please welcome Damian Punch.
Well, thank you for having me, Thomas. I'm really pleased to be here today.
It's an honour to have you.
It's an honour to be here. It's an honour to be here, actually. I've heard so much about you, and it's a pleasure.
Yes, I've heard a lot about your work that you do.
Well, yes, we've managed to get ourselves right around the world now, spreading our message, and it's been a pleasure and an honour indeed to serve the public in such a manner.
Well, that's good to know. You are a politician, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And you dance.
Well, we decided we needed a radical way to introduce our concepts to the general public, and the actual word wasn't quite enough, if you see my meaning. So we felt we had to walk our talk. In fact, we felt we had to dance our talk. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to some extent. But I'd like to ask you, how does dancing get your message across?
Well, it's as simple as this, really. You need intense cooperation and very delicate negotiations between both operating members as they take to the floor. And this same sense of compliancy to the rules of movement is the same thing that we generally apply to the politic world. Well, I suppose it's unusual, and it's such a direct way of communicating with the general public, in a way that they can actually conceive and understand, other than the usual way that politicians generally speak. Generally politicians speak in such a manner, I know my esteemed colleagues on left and right do, but generally they have a way of speaking that's slightly obscure, where we try to be absolutely direct, at all times, absolutely direct in our message. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that you're in a position of great power in the world of politics.
Yes, well, that's I'm a humble servant of all of the general public. I am essentially, I'm here to represent you and the public at large, and that's my purpose.
Don't take this the wrong way, but could I ask you, what's your favourite colour?
Purple.
Purple, huh?
Purple.
So, if I were to say to you that I was gonna buy you a bicycle, a purple bicycle, would that excite you? Could you help me out if I could get you a purple bicycle?
Well, it'd be. See, the thing is now, Thomas. If you're expecting a favour in return for this purple bicycle.
No, it's just a gesture of kindness.
A gesture of kindness. Now, I'm quite happy to receive gestures of kindness. It's just that, publicly, that wouldn't be seen as a way to move forward, Thomas. I can accept the bicycle, but yet I can't promise to give anything in return for the bicycle as such. And if the bicycle is merely a gesture of your respect, or you just wish to give me a purple bicycle because you happen to have one laying about someplace, well, that's fine. I'll accept the bicycle, but on my own terms, you understand.
Well, I guess if I were to give you a purple bicycle, there could be inflation problems, eh?
Very, very funny, Thomas. Very, very, very funny, Thomas.
I'd like to ask you some questions about religion. Where do you stand on religion?
Religion now is quite a tricky subject in many ways. It's very popular. I believe it's very popular, and people seem to really like religion, and some people have some very strong viewpoints on religion, and I'm all for that. All for that. Totally.
Well, of course, I'm a Quaker myself, but
good for you. Good for you, Thomas.
It's good. It's a good time. Yeah. What are your views on women in politics?
Oh, sure, I'm all for women in politics. We have to just open the doors to whomever might want to come through, Thomas. Whatever their point of view, or sex, or sexuality, or just let them join if they want to join.
That's a very open-minded view. Call me old-fashioned, but I wouldn't have women involved at all if it were up to me. As my old father once said, women are only good for two things: rumpy and pumpy.
When you say rumpy and pumpy, Thomas, what exactly are you referring to?
Well, we're both grown adults.
Is that rumpy and pumpy, Thomas? Exactly what do you mean by rumpy and pumpy, Thomas?
Well, let's not dwell too long on it, shall we? Let's move along.
It's just that, Thomas, you know, I can't exactly be associated with that kind of attitude, Thomas. You do realise that? A man in my position cannot be associated with rumpy and pumpy, Thomas. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Thomas?
I see. Yeah.
Have you got that now? Is that clear?
That's very
Is
clear.
it absolutely clear, Thomas? Because you need to know that, alright?
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Yes.
We're just moving along there, right?
Yes, we'll move along. Tell me,
Because you know, Thomas, I wouldn't be into that sort of thing. And I wouldn't like any allegations that might suggest that I was into that sort of thing, alright?
let's see a demonstration of some of your dancing, perhaps.
Well, thank you for asking me that, Thomas. The thing is now, Thomas, I need your assistance, because essentially, it's contact. You know, it's actually contact. The whole process is all about contact with the other. Do you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
Thomas?
so
You just have to get on your feet and clear some space there. And so essentially, it's about negotiating space and spine your thing and body. So you just have to lean in like that. Just lean in.
Like so.
Yeah, you just lean in, and it's all about finding where to weight. Oh, there you go. You're slightly. It's alright. Just lean in more. So you find the positions where you can support the other person. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you stand up straight there now, or just bend your knees slightly, I can just work around your body and find positions that I might choose to perch. There you go, like so. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I've chosen the perch there, you're giving me that opportunity, and there we're down again, and I understand that you've just slid it off. And if you just slide across my shoulder there, Thomas. Thomas, just slide across my shoulder, Thomas, right? Just slide across there. Throw your weight in, don't be shy. And there you go, you're off the floor. Do you see that now?
Yeah.
And you trust me, don't you, Thomas?
Yeah, I trust you.
Absolute and total trust. You're committed to the process, Thomas, aren't you?
Yes.
You're committed to the repeat it. You're committed to the process.
I am committed.
I am committed to the process. Say it, Thomas.
I am committed to the process.
There you go. There, good lad. You alright, Thomas?
Sorry, yes.
This is how it's done.
It's a little unnerving.
Well, of course it's unnerving. I'm years at it now. Years of experience has led me to this point, you know. But it's important that you understand that this is what's involved. You see how difficult and how much trust is involved in the process.
Yeah, I suppose your partner must be quite flexible and nimble.
He's quite agile, that's true. I mean, he's an able statesman. But I mean, you could be as well, Thomas, if you just get over an attitude with the rumpy stumpy thing. Just gotta put that behind you, Thomas, and move forward. It's a whole new millennium.
Yeah, well, I suppose, yes. It's a whole new decade now.
Decade as well, you're right.
In the millennium, yeah. What are your New Year's resolutions for the new year?
Oh well, I mean, it's pretty much like what you saw there. Just remain totally involved, totally dedicated to what I'm doing, and not taking no for an answer, just moving forward as always, and negotiating with good people like yourself, Thomas. Just getting out there and meeting the people, because I'm all about the people, Thomas. Good people like yourself.
Yeah, me too, I'm all about the people. Good people like you.
Well, thank you, Thomas. Thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate that. Coming for you, that means a lot to me, you know.